Welcome back to another episode of the realistic road to glory here on FC25. We are ending the January transfer window today. I have, at present, £81,000 in my transfer budget, and we're over wage budget by £7,000 as well. So, no current plans, but that could change, of course. We have had interest in some of our players in this window already, some of which we've rejected, some of which we actually tried to negotiate, but they weren't willing to pay the fee that we were after. So who knows what can happen. UEFA Team of the Year. Any Bradford players in there? No. Karnaseki, Haas from City, Pedro Porro at Newcastle, another Haas at Real Madrid, Verstraete, Cole Palmer, Gonzalez, Wirtz, Bellingham, Haaland and Vinny. As we say thank you to Guitarist on Wheels for the 5th month subscribe to the Twitch channel. Thank you very much indeed, my friend. So, we're not got any plans to sign anyone, but like I say, that may well change. We have extended the loan deal for Emile Smith-Rowe. We've extended the contract for Leighton. Well, actually, we haven't extended the contract for Leighton Clarkson. That is something we can do today. He asked for way too much money, and we said no. We'll wait and see what he says later in the season if no one approaches him in January. We shall wait and see what happens. He asked for $85,000 a week as a rotation role when he's on 40. It's not happening, is it? Let's be honest. So thank you to Tommy Gunn behind me and to Darren. And I've pressed the wrong button on my phone and it's just reloading the same thing. Thank you to Tommy, thank you to Darren, and thank you to Jan Apostrophe on the board behind me for your continued support in the comment section. Thank you very much indeed. Do come and join me on stream. We live stream this save here on the ChesnoidGaming YouTube channel, and of course over on twitch.tv/ChesnoidGaming as well, depending on your preferred platform to watch live streams. Leicester, the first game of the day, then West Ham, then Leeds, then deadline day. We are 11th, but we're just as close to Europe as we are to the relegation zone at the minute. And if we get into Europe, we do have an option to buy that will become mandatory for Thierry Correa if we do qualify for Europe as part of his loan spell. Obviously going to rotate a little bit for this game, especially considering the nature of the opponent as well. But hopefully we can still get the results. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, come and join me on stream, and we'll dive straight in. Patreon player Will Hillier is Leicester's best goalkeeper. Former Bradford City right back Lucas Stevenson is their best option on the right-hand side. They've got Christian Mawissa and Roger Ibanez at centre-back with Elias Cohen at left-back. They do have Adaramola, our former left-back, on their books as well. Anwar Ali and Ollie Skip are the two centre-mids. Then they've got Talby on the right, Mika Gertz on the left, Janu Zoon at cam, and Hugo Ekitike up top. They do still have some good options on the bench, including Kani Chukwemeka, Jan Bisek, George Elena Kane as another option at striker. And they did have another... They had another Patreon player. Another Patreon player, was it? I think I'm just thinking of Adaramola. Regardless, Leicester are 17th in the division. Actually better than they were the last time we played them, to be fair. But hopefully we can still get the result. We're in some good form, the defeat to Arsenal aside. So we'd like to keep that going today. To Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe starting. It's been some call to make Smith-Rowe's transfer. That's going to be offside, isn't it? He's going to bury it. But he's going to be off. Is he off? He's on! Ribeiro! 1-0 Bradford! I could have sworn he was offside. We'll have a look at the replay. Some call to sign Emile Smith-Rowe permanently after now 2 full years on loan. But he is 32, turning 33, and is going to start to decline soon. So certainly we will be looking elsewhere next year. Well, I want to see that from the side of the pitch angle, because I could have sworn he was off. It must have been so tight. I mean, it's really tight. But look, the defender is shifting one way, but that trailing leg is what plays Ribeiro onside. 1-0 Chickens. Can we squeeze this through to Morgan Rogers? We can. Is he onside is the question. Yes is the answer. And at the back post, waiting are a couple of teammates. We can't quite work it with nearly an own goal there. We'll go to Dibbling here around the outside. We might be able to extend it. Perhaps from a free kick. Dibbling, I thought for a minute he was going to stay down. He looked like he was potentially hurt from that, but he is going to get up. It should only be a yellow card at best. It is indeed a yellow card for Roger Ibanez. Definitely caught him, definitely late, definitely a free kick. No Sara on the pitch, actually, to go for goal from this situation now, but Clarkson is on the... Ooh. Engels doesn't have the dead ball specialist, though, I don't think, although apparently he can take a good free kick. We'll try Leighton Clarkson. It's on the opposite foot to Sarah. And it has hit the wall, unfortunately. A good opportunity, not able to be taken. I didn't realise Arne Engels actually had better free kick stats, but he doesn't have any play styles. So I still would have been better off taking it with Clarkson, with the dead ball specialist. Or play style, not specialist. But it is only a play style, not a play style plus. I would love a play style plus dead ball player, but I don't think we're going to get that lucky in the save. Dibbling's in. We are lucky enough to score a second goal regardless. 2-0 Bradford. That'll be the win. Cohen inside to Mika Gertz. Oh, that's quickly moved to Hugo Ekitike, and Bergstrom does well to make the save. Someone was in the comment section recently actually saying that Bergstrom in Finnish is pronounced Bergstrom. So we'll have to have a look at Forvo for that to confirm. But if that is correct, then I will alter my pronunciation of Lucas's surname. So I would like to get it right if I can. I apologise if that is the case. I've gotten it wrong for so long. There was someone else they mentioned in the comment section as well, actually, along with Lucas. Another Finnish player that had G in their name that was... oh, what a ball. Terrible touch, though, unfortunately. And he's offside. How's he still going? Ref. Ref. You knew it was coming. In the 50th minute, the 5th of 2 added on. Leicester equalise. Nonsense. No, they don't equalise. They pull one back. We've scored 2. But still, nonsense. Nonetheless. Stevenson, well picked off by Davies. Quickly down the line from Morgan Rogers. Can we pick out Ribeiro? Maybe. Yes. Oh, and how's that for a finish from the young man? Tidy on his weak foot too. I need to see a replay of that one as well. But that for the finish, not the build-up. Such a narrow window to actually play that through. I'm trying to skip the celebration so we can see the replay. Is it a good camera angle for it or not? Not really. But so many bodies in the way, and he's picked out what I think is the only avenue to actually find the corner there. And he's done it superbly. 2-goal lead restored, 3-1 Chickens. Raskin. Room in front of Smith Rowe is quite sizable. Room in front of Lewis Hayward is quite sizable too. Can you find a teammate in a good goal scoring position? Here's Raskin. Did it against Man United. Nearly does it against Leicester, but keeper down to it in the final stages here. 88th minute now. We are going to get the win, and we're going to get a comfortable win in the end as well. Frustrated to have conceded the goal when we did, but hopefully goal difference isn't going to be too much of an issue for us come the end of the season. If we miss out on something by 1 goal, then I'll be pretty furious. Not that I'll, to be honest, remember that Leicester goal by then anyway. So there'll probably be something else that will have happened that I'll be pissed off about instead. You know how these things go. Looking for Ribeiro. If he could have taken it first time out of his feet the way that he went, then maybe we could have beaten the defender and added a 4th. Never mind, 3-1 it ends here at the Stephen Derby Arena. A great way to start. Oh. Dibbling, I'm quite happy to say no to Bologna for. Where did... No, my instinct wants to say no to Bologna, but my instinct also tells me that Bologna finished in the Champions League spot in the Italian division last year. They didn't. Bologna, they didn't finish in a European spot. Okay, they didn't finish a European spot at all. That makes me happy enough to turn down Bologna then. Really, I could, considering our ambitions and the direction of the club, we could probably turn down Bologna anyway. They're currently 3rd, though, in Serie A. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no to the deal, the bid for Tyler Dibbling from Bologna. You might hate me for it, but I'm going to reject that one. Palacia, however, Arsenal, I kind of have to consider, don't I, really? Arsenal finished in a Champions League spot last season, I think, in the league. Just double check and make sure that they are Champions League or not. Champions League. Arsenal are Champions League and presumably still in it. And then Where are they in the league table now? They're going to be near the top, aren't they? 4th. Arsenal, I can't say no to. Or at least I have the right to fight for a bit more. I just don't want a 76 rated 30-year-old Carl Hayne. That's a bit offensive that you'd even offer that, to be honest, but we shall negotiate. I think I'm within my rights to say no for the Dibbling bid. Who else do they have? Who can I have at centre-back instead? I tell you what, if you... I know he's 31 and Palacio's 26. But Pacho is so good, or has been so good against me. Let's remove the exchange player. We can probably find someone equally impressive for a similar fit. I'll ask for 75 million. It's January. It's the end of January. Pay the pennies. 57.8. I'd say if they go over 65, I don't really have a leg to stand on, do I? My legs have been swept. Tobias Palacio looks like he's on his way to Arsenal, and I can't really stand in his way given the position of the two clubs. So we will very soon, most likely, be looking for a new centre-back. And I told you things might happen in this episode, but Pacho's going to play at least one more game for us, because now we have West Ham away. Another Patreon player goalkeeper, this time 81 rated, Kai Henderson is West Ham's best offering. Andrea Cambiasso Bitsiabu is a player maybe we keep an eye on and see how well he plays, and he might be a Palacio replacement. Gonzalo Inacio at 87 rated, and Vanderson at left back. Bruno Guimaraes, Jeremy Frimpong, Sanabria, Vifa and Savinho, with Vitor Roque up top. On the bench they don't have much other than a Savinho regen. But with our full strength side and Palacio's sadly, seemingly, probably, most likely last game for us, we shall try and get a clean sheet and a win for him, because he's been a great servant for us. He's not been here long. Well, he's been here a while, though, actually. He's been here long enough, I think, Palacios. It might be his 3rd season or 4th season. So, yeah, he's definitely earned his step up in the world of football, because we haven't been able to get to the level to match it for him, unfortunately. If we'd have been challenging at the top end of the table this season, then I could have maybe justified keeping hold of him against Arsenal, but no. Our progression has slowed this year, hasn't it? That was meant for Agbenon, and I've lost it. Good. Will we lose the clean sheet that we're trying to get? No, we won't. Maybe we will. We could do. Maybe. Frimpong back. Frimpong announced now as a Liverpool player, I think, in real life. 35 million euro. No clean sheet for us. Vitor Roque Berries in the 10th minute. West Ham lead. Drill that to Dibbling. Turn well. Lanxier is thinking about going. Mateus Fernandes, he's not thinking, he's doing. And I appreciate that. Oh, it's meant for Dibbling. Oh, it's thrown me. Oh, I knew exactly what I was going to do there. And then I couldn't think quickly enough to sort it out once it didn't go as I planned it in my head. Sanabria looking over the top for Vitor Roque, brings it down brilliantly, and the deflection is unbelievably dealt with by Bergström. That's a... Oh, as if you've just slide tackled me there like that. That's a ridiculous save from the goalkeeper, with the deflection coming in the manner in which it did. I don't quite know how he's done that. Still, we can't get away with the ball. Savinho now trying to get away from, and doing so, if Josh Ashempong... Ah, it's a poor pass from Ashempong. There's definitely the opportunity to get that to Dibbling that time around. Bruno Guimaraes, then the midfielder, then Vitor Roque, and then... Oh my lord, what on earth just happened to you, Lucas? Here he be. Got caught on the net and went crazy. Savinho with the corner for West Ham. And Bitsiabu with a header, but that's well wide. Made short to Sanabria. Well in, Fernandes. Just get away, please. Take any risks yet. Here we go, Dibbling. Fernandes again. Look at the space for Lanxier in the middle. Take the throw. Can we take it quickly? Quick! Oh, that was not quickly, was it? I was pressing A to throw it quickly, not skip the bloody half cutscene. Lanxier getting away from Bitsiabu. Maybe we don't sign Bitsiabu. He can't deal with Will Lanxier, but not many can. 1-1. Vitor Roque. Frimpong. Just trying to get anyone in the way of it, and Arna Engels does exactly that. Use the left back first. I thought we were going straight to Asher, but we won't. Oh, that nearly worked. Sarah. Spread it across. Just be patient with it, Ches. Just be patient with it. They're not patient with their defending, evidently. Oh, I mean, come on. Where's he? Oh, what a save. What a save, Kai. Where's he defending West Ham? The centre-back just ran at me and left Dibbling on his own. Of course, the other defenders didn't react and just stood there and looked at him. An 85 rated forward on his own on the edge of the box, with nobody within 5 yards of him. If it weren't for Kai Henderson, West Ham would be losing this game. Gimme. You. No, you don't. Ole. Engels. Get up. Bye. Bye. You can tell him he needs to get up as much as you want, Vitor. He doesn't need to get up. You need to get off. Red card for West Ham. Their striker dismissed. Cutting inside and trying to offer that central option. We'll look for this over the top for Asher. He's going to get to this first, but it's his first time looking for Lancashire. He's got to bury it. He's got to bury it. Comfortable height for the keeper. I tried to put not too much power on it, so he'd maybe kick it on the floor and go for a low shot into the corner. Placed. He didn't. I wish he had. 20 to go. Still 1-1, but they're down to 10 men. Brought on Morgan Rogers centrally in a deeper centre mid role to see if we can get a little bit out of him in that position. Savinio turns and his shot is blocked well. Kamiasa with a follow-up effort and still cleared well. Here is Morgan Rogers. I say I brought him on in a central position. Now he's actually playing out wide, or at least he's received the ball out wide. Now make me a decent run, Dibbling, rather than just standing right next to me. Thank you, Tyler. There you go, Will. Bury it. 2-1 Bradford. Had to be patient in the build-up. Played the right pass at the right time. Got the goal. Get the win. Well in, Leighton. Clarkson steps in nicely, but DaCosta's looking to run away with it. We've gotten it forward to Vifa. Are you serious? CDM comes striker, Mats Vifa, buries it right into the top corner from distance. That's ridiculous. That's a great finish. But I've never seen him do that before. 2-2. Literally the last thing I said in the last highlight was, got the goal, got the win. About that. Where West Ham are pressing. Might not even get the draw. Remember when I joked? Oh, thank God Savinio did that. They really could have got the win. True, Raskin, if Raskin can do it. That's going to be their throw as well, isn't it? Fucking hell. If Raskin can do it, so can Vifa. Win this header. Right, get the ball forward, Morgan. 3 minutes added on. That is plenty. Clarkson on the run. Agbin on. Looking for Lancashire. Buries this time. 3-2. Gives it the big end to the West Ham fans. Lancashire scores again. Got the goal. Get the win. Last kick of the game. Lancashire does the business. Gets the match ball as we get 3 points to go with his 3 goals. Boos from the home fans. They are not happy here at West Ham right now. Not happy with the referee. Not happy with their players, despite the fact they fought back valiantly from behind twice. Liverpool win. Fulham win. The rest drawing, so we should gain some ground on some. We're still 11th, though. But we've really closed down the gap now. We were, at one point, kind of in a Wolves and Crystal Palace position where there's a bit of a jump to the teams above us. Now there is not. We are 4 points off 6th placed West Ham, having closed the gap on them. The European hunt begins again, ladies and gentlemen. After a really tough start to the season, we are turning things round. Is this the confirmation we've been waiting for? It is indeed. Tobias Palacio is on his way to Arsenal. That's annoying. It is what it is, though. We go to the squad tracker. Tobias Palacio is... Where are you, sir? Here. Joined us... Oh, you only joined us at the beginning of Season 8. I thought you'd been with us longer than that. So, for Was it £65 million? £65 million in season 9. He's going to Arsenal. And he made 25 more appearances for us this season in competitive competition. So he's made 66 for the club now total. I genuinely thought he'd played more than that. Or been with us longer than that. So I now have a transfer budget of £48.8 million to try and replace him. 48.8 million should be enough. If you'll do just a loan, then you can have him. But I don't know whether Al Ali is actually a realistic loan destination, but we'll wait and see what happens of it. Brentford want Ouattara. Brentford can find someone else. Bilbao want Ouattara. Yes, but well, to be fair, without knowing his background, he is French, and part of France is in the Basque region, a la Aymeric Laporte. So Ouattara could be Basque. I would go out on a limb and say that he's probably got, or he is more likely to have, African heritage than he does Basque heritage, but he might well be from that area of France. I don't know. Well, we've arrived against Leeds, but we need to go and find a centre-back, don't we? Van der Haar's probably going to say, can I play? Van der Haar's going to probably, certainly receive a no. Sorry, mate, you can't. Now Tottenham want Ouattara. Tottenham's a different kettle of fish. City came in as champions and wanted him. We tried to negotiate. They wouldn't pay the fee. Oh. 15th Spurs. I forgot Spurs are not great in this save, are they? Did they get European football last season, Spurs? I don't know as they did they? They might have been really poor there as well. Not in the Conference League. Not in Europa League. Not in the Champions League. I'm sorry, Tottenham. In this save, you are not the club you once were. I'm turning you down. But what I do need to do is go and find another centre-back. And Yoshida is going on a short-term loan to Al Ali. So our options for centre-back are Eduardo Quaresma, 83 rated. Anticipate play style, though. Quick, can jump very well, really strong, good aggression. Interception's not great, but can tackle and has good defensive awareness as well. So Quaresma's definitely actually a genuine option. Spilliers is good in most areas, but defensive awareness of only 81. Stand tackle of only 82. Thomas Araujo is strong and can jump really well. Stand tackle of 88. Defensive awareness of only 82. De Winter is physically not impressive. 88 reactions though, 90 stand tackle, 83 defensive awareness, 91 heading accuracy, slide tackle of 88 as well. One of the probably the best we've looked at so far. Mawissa, it's just not comparable to some of the others we've looked at. Mark Gahey's 32 now, but still genuinely really good. Murillo at Forest in the league below, 85 rated, 90 strength, quick enough. Reactions, aggression, interceptions, defensive awareness, stand tackle, slide tackle, front runner, I think. So much of a front runner, I think I'm just going to go and try and buy him. What is my budget again? Let's see, what have we got in the bank? Because we're probably going to have to spend most of it here, I think. 48. 48 million in the bank. Well, he's valued at 37. It's January, so we'll probably have to pay slightly more, but he is 30 and he's in the league below, so we'll start at 40 and we'll see where they go from there. 49.7. Now that is more than I can afford. So will they let me have him for 44? They should do. They will. 44. Nottingham Forest are receiving some pennies from us because Murillo is going to come in from them to ourselves. One of the Premier League's best defenders this year in real life. Crucial. I think it's only fair that he gets crucial. He's on £81,000 a week. 3-year contract is fine by me. No release clause if you're happy with that. Good. £92,000 a week, maybe? With a £390,000 signing bonus. Done. Murillo is in. We have a new centre-back. As Murillo makes his debut, it's against local rivals Leeds United. So into the deep end from a fan perspective. Dean Henderson in goal for them. Parisi, Garcia, Strauch and Vega. Cardoso and Adley. Kudus on the right. Fernandez on the left. Sudikov at cam. Bayer up top. That front four is scary. Bayer always scores multiple goals against me. They've not got anything on the bench. They shouldn't need anyone from the bench. Their starting lineup is good enough, Leeds. Can we, for the first time, keep Maximilian Bayer quiet? Oh, his feet are tricky too. Kudus, good block by Yarek. That is how you defend. Fernandez with the corner. And away, please. Murillo rises very well above everybody else. All out wide. And Roger Fernandez is going to get there ahead of a Semper. I dangled a leg and I could quite easily have taken him down there. Straight up Bergström. Oh, it's sort of... Jesus, that's supposed to go to the left back. It's all Leeds thus far. As it normally is every time we bloody play them. Doesn't matter where they are in the league or who they're playing. Personnel-wise, they're always really bloody good. Agbenon. Oh, I tried to beat the man with one more step and then play Lancashire in. Champon dibbling in the little channel there. Strauch trying to get to me. Giving up. Sarah's there. First time to Lancashire. At your feet and shoot. Worth a go, but Henderson right behind it. Oh, Adley just beats me to that, though, as we could have had another chance. Half an hour in, that's the first time I've gotten anywhere near their goal. Oh, I just didn't acknowledge that it was Roger Fernandez quickly enough. Even Josh Shempong can't keep up with him. Picks up Mohamed Kudus, who loses out to Gabi Sara. Brilliant defending. We'll get this out to Dibbling. Just try and knock that inside. It was further away from Dibbling than I anticipated, to be fair. Thought it was just going to land on his head and he could nod it. Not the case. Vega, Sudikov. Oh, Shempong I thought was going to get there. Fernandez's effort is comfortable for Bergström in goal. And we're able to get rid of it now. Sudikov. Well in, Yarek. Oh, my defenders are literally falling over each other to get out of the way. 1-0 Leeds. Something about Leeds United, man. How unlucky can I get? 2 minutes added on at the end of the half. Is there time? Is there time? Agbenon. That's not Agbenon. That's Agbenon. What has Lancashire done there? Where has Lancashire run there? Dibbling. Go on, Tyler. Go on, Tyler. Oh, fuck. Really? Really? You're going to kick that straight to the Leeds man? Oh, fuck. The Leeds man can't even see the ball. Can barely even see the ball. But apparently has that level of interceptions. Bayer, Kudus, Sudikov, Bayer. Insert. I was just trying to block the shot and he landed on me. Scenario for the umpteenth time. I'm just trying to slide to block the shot. I'm in front of him and he lands on me. I do hate this game sometimes. Roger Fernandez from the spot. 3-0 Leeds. Kudus, Bayer, Murillo. Well done, mate. Murillo has been solid, to be fair. Nothing he could do about any of the goals. Lovely take by Agbenon. Garcia's with me. Eric Garcia won't have the pace and the ability to deal with that. And we've got one back through Asher Agbenon. It's 3-1 in the 68th minute. I've got significant issue with their first two goals. The third one, you could argue, was a pen. I tried to block it, but we both kind of connected with each other and landed at the same time. So maybe it's 1-1 in legitimate goals apiece. They saved. It's not been Maximilian Bayer on this occasion. It's just been everybody else but. And Fernandes looking for the runner Lanks, who's in behind now and away from the defender. We have a second in the 75th minute. Hold on. Leads a Lanks is intercepted though. Engels to Mateus Fernandes. Dibbling just ran offside. Dibbling's back onside again. He's won it well. Mateus Fernandes needs to happen now. Dibbling. Beat the man. Oh, what a challenge! Oh, what a challenge from Vega. We lose to Leeds. They very nearly fell apart again. But in the end, they still got the win. Well, that almost makes it even more painful than just the 3-0 defeat would have been. By 3-2, we are bested by our local rivals again. Always bloody Leeds. So deadline day sees us with not many big deals thus far. With 10 hours... well, there you go. There's your first one. Evan Ferguson. First 3, in fact. Evan Ferguson to Bayern Munich for 65.7. Kusunu from Leipzig to AC Milan for 45.7. And after Brighton let go of Nicholas Jackson earlier in the season, they've now sold Bonnie as well, who is their, as far as I can recall, other only decent striker. So I think Brighton at the minute, unless they've signed someone else, have left themselves considerably short. They've signed Shane Aaron, Patreon player. Must have gone through in this window. But they're still playing Shane Aaron alongside someone that's not very good. Surprised to see them let Bonnie go, but let him go they have. Vitinha moves. Chelsea to Atalanta. Glad to see Vitinha not at Chelsea anymore. This is a youngster. Ryuki Yoshida going to Al Ali. We are paying all of his wages though, because I didn't negotiate that. We just did it very quickly. So Yoshida is a left mid or a cam. Yoshida, where are you? Yoshida. Yoshida? Yoshida. 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 F. Yoshida. Al Ali. Got there in the end. There we go. Well done, Ches. You just had a moment. Were there any other big deals in that? Ow, there weren't. That is Yoshida going out on loan. So, moving forward, Šeško apparently coming to the Premier League for 60-odd million pounds-ish, presumably, or more. Curtis Thompson moves from Valladolid to Arsenal. That's a Patreon player. Lee Kang-in moves from Lazio to Bologna for £56.4 million. And Lima moves from Girona to Stuttgart. We've had a bid from Roma for Ouattara, which we will be rejecting. 83 rated Eduardo Bove. I do not want, thank you very much. I don't want to lose Ouattara, more importantly. There you go. Šeško comes to might be in the Premier League in real life soon, as we record this. Anyway, Arsenal supposedly making contact with Leipzig. It's Dortmund he's at the moment, or was, because now he's a Chelsea man for £79.2 million. Mikolenko still going at 33, off to Sunderland. Bid from Spurs for Dibbling. We've already been through Tottenham Hotspur already in this window. We know we can turn them down. Cordoba from Inter Milan to Liverpool for £74 million. Who are you, sir? Sara is leaving us at the end of the season. We're happy for him to leave us at the end of the season, and he might well be going to Manchester City as a squad player. Best of luck to you, Gabby. That's a great move for you, and we're pleased that you're going to be continuing on in the Premier League. Bid for Longors from West Brom. No. West Brom Championship, of course. Longors is not a Championship player. Thank you very much. I'm really intrigued by who that Cordoba is. Probably a regen of. Just loans going through with an hour to go, as this is Gabby Sara, confirmed as joining Manchester City at the end of the season. I'm pleased for him. It's a great move for him, and we didn't need him anymore. And that is how the transfer window will end. So we'll give you a full transfer window roundup, and of course let you know where all the Patreon players have ended up, some of which you've seen already throughout the course of that window or that deadline day, but we shall go and finalise each spreadsheet accordingly. And of course, as soon as the window ends, we then get bids for players. Leighton Clarkson, you'd like me to offer a contract extension to. Brighton have come in for him, so I will go in and offer him a new deal, Leighton Clarkson. But I reiterate, I'm not paying him the money that he wants or wanted last time we tried to negotiate. He wanted £85,000 a week. I'm not open to doing that. Open to a rotation role. 1 year extension, please, if you don't mind. He asked for 85 grand last time. 76 is a come down, but with those bonuses that I'm going to remove, he's still going to want a lot more. I can't remember what I offered him last time. 55, I think. Doesn't deserve 60 grand a week, but I'll offer him it. 85 again. No. You can go to Brighton, pal. You can go to Brighton. Clarkson and Sarah will leave us. I am not paying that sort of money for a player that is not going to give me £85,000 a week's worth of worth. I'm going to go and sort the spreadsheets out, and then we shall give you a full season or full transfer roundup. So transfer history then for this window. The biggest one actually was Kent Madsen, or Masson, moving from City to Juventus for £130.2 million. A Danish centre mid. Just press the right button, will you, Ches? Christ alive. Danish striker, sorry. Striker, cam, left wing. Harder? Conrad Harder, maybe? Striker, cam, left wing? Danish? Not sure off the top of my head. Shane Aaron moved to Brighton. We saw that. Wimps went to Lille. We saw that as they happened. Matthijs Tell from Arsenal to Burnley for £98.8 million. When was the last time Arsenal sold anyone to Burnley? Emil Johansson, left wing, right wing, Swedish, to Barcelona for 93.9. Berivol was the other player that had a G in it that was Scandinavian that was different from Bergstrom. We'd figured that out in the meantime, but I don't know whether it made a highlight or not. Kendry Paz moved from Wolfsburg to Stade Rennais. Wolfsburg must be doing well. They've got loads of good players. But Stade Rennais were top of the French division last time we looked. Luke Rogers moved to Leipzig in between windows. Yildiz has left Liverpool, which is good news. Šeško has joined Chelsea. That is not good news. Anything else in January? Alex Bainer to Lyon. Cordoba. I was intrigued. Left mid, left wing, Spanish. It's not as good as I thought he would be for £74 million at 23. Must have just insane potential. Vitinha, we saw happen. He's 89 rated at 31, 32, and still 89 rated. Chris Hogan from Mainz to AC Milan. Patreon player moves. Steps up in the world. Yannick Fischer, German centre-back at Chelsea, moves to Leipzig. Andre Santos has left Villa to go back to Chelsea. 86 rated as well. Evan Ferguson we saw. Courtney Thompson we saw. Palacio we were involved with. Nathan Lefebvre. 85 rated striker, left mid, French, from Wolfsburg to Villa. Wolfsburg letting a lot of talent go, but you can see how good they were. Nuno Mendes from Tottenham to Manchester United. Intriguing move for him. Alphonso Davies was the man that came in his place. 87 rated, replaces 87 rated. Francisco Perez, left mid, cam, left wing, Spanish youngster. Bischoff, Wolves to Juventus. Good move for him. Colin, Patreon player, Stade Rennais to Feyenoord. Had been out on a long loan spell, Colt, and then moves to Feyenoord as Stade Rennais deemed him surplus to requirements. Lee Kangin moved to Bologna. We saw that happen at the moment. Juan Carlos Luna, Peruvian CDM centre mid, centre back. Don't know. Gone to City though. Fernandez was us. Nicholas Jackson went in the summer. Brighton just gutted themselves. Gravenberg leaves Tottenham to go to Atalanta. Javi Ramos, Uruguayan right mid, left mid, goes to Lille. We're down in the less than 50s now, so I'm not sure we really are that asked about any of these now, are we? So that's where we'll call it for now. And then the Patreon players. So there have been a couple of moves in January. We've seen AJ Knights, the goalkeeper, move from Annecy in France to Atalanta. We've seen, as you saw, Chris Hogan go to AC Milan. We've seen, as you saw, Curtis Thompson go to Arsenal. We've seen, as you saw, Inter Milan to Lille for Jack Wimperney. We've seen Metz to Brighton for Shane Aaron. We've seen Real Salt Lake to Leipzig, as you saw, for Luke Rogers. And Cole swapped his loan spell at Rapid Vienna after he moved to Stade Rennais from Rangers. Now a Feyenoord player. And your stats are, as you will see them on screen momentarily. By all means, as ever, do come and drop by the stream if you want to see your stats in closer detail. If you'd like to have your own player in a save, then do check the Patreon and you can potentially do so. If you'd like to support the channel at a lesser tier on the Patreon, you don't have to go to the big one for this particular aspect of it. There are significantly lower tiers on the Patreon if you'd like to help contribute to the channel. Alternatively, continuing watching the content is certainly good enough. Thank you for your continued support on all of the content, whether that be on YouTube, or rephrase, on VOD or on stream on YouTube or Twitch. But for now, for today, that is all from me. I hope you've enjoyed your weekend. Hopefully you've had a good Monday as well. And I shall see you in the next one tomorrow, which will be Tuesday.